Hello, everybody. I know everybody have a hard time trying to um, be transparent and show people who they really are. This is me. I know I look rough, which my beautician cut my hair, cut my ends off because they were so scraggly. But I just wanted to come on here because I wanted people to know that I am a real person and I go through real challenges. And it takes a lot some days for me to encourage myself. But I'm always remember to encourage myself in the Lord. I just want to go live on here because I just feel like wanted people to see me for who I am right now. That sometimes life gets hard, and sometimes people be thinking that everything is always up and up. And it's not. Sometimes you get stressed out. Sometimes you get depressed. Sometimes you feel hopeless. Sometimes you feel discouraged. Sometimes you feel as if, things won't get better. Like right now, my family has been going through so much the last couple of months. My nephew got shot, but he's still living. My niece has been going through some, child things going on with her child and her children's father. My sister, going through her things, and my son, my oldest son, adulting, and then on top of that, the pandemic going on, and then I'm trying to do things in ministry, and then I'm trying to work my own business, which has been very frustrating and overwhelming at times. But I have to remember to keep going, But I have to keep going with the strength of the help, with the strength and the help of the Lord. The reason why I don't like to go live a lot of times because I don't know the right things to say. Sometimes I stutter with putting my words together. Sometimes I just feel so lost. In my mind, I have all the right things. I think all the right things, but when it comes to really expressing how I feel verbally, it doesn't come together well. So I'm just gonna begin to pray to God to help me to know the right words to say and how to really speak from my heart. And I thank God for a lot of the women, that God has put in my life that has inspired me. And I wanted to come on social media on my YouTube account so I can show people how I really am, even without the makeup, without my hair being done. This is who I am in the natural, and this is the person that I want everybody to accept. Because if you can't accept me in my natural, how will you be able to accept me, when I really get up there? A lot of people want you to look a certain way. A lot of people want you to dress a certain way. A lot of people want you to act a certain way. And people want you to look a certain way. But that stuff is meaningless because that means you're just putting on a mask or you're just acting, you know. And that's why I came on here today, because I want people to see the real me. Because I'm not always glamorous. This is life. Life is hard. And I just want you to know that you're not alone, even though you feel alone. And there's times when I feel alone, but I remember I got God. And I have to remember that greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world. Sometimes I want to give up. Sometimes I don't know the right things to do or the things to say. Sometimes I just want to be like, forget it. But like I said, I'm thankful to the people that I have around me and the people that have my children. I thank God for my children. And then I've been trying to find us a bigger place to move, and that's been a challenge. I just built a team, with my home business. That's been a challenge. Uh, Just now starting to try to go back to work, work, become a bus driver. That's been a challenge because I got to get my CDL, and then I got to learn how to drive the bus, and then that's a challenge in itself, having to learn all the different parts of the bus, and then and then people's lives are going to be in your hands. And then my mother, she been going through her own thing. My brother been going through his thing, and just everybody in my family just been going through it. And I just been just, it's hard to like read your word, and sometimes it even becomes hard to pray when you're going through. And then I be having people to attack me, you know, and then people be thinking I'm crazy, like, oh, she just wanna, like putting the blame on me when I see things for what it is. Have you ever been in a situation where you see things and people for who they are, and everybody feel as if you're the one that's, out of line, or you're the one just taking the thing to the next level or to the extreme? No, I just see things the way they are, and I try to get away from red flags. When I see red flags coming up with dealing with people, or with people being aggressive and stuff, I just tend to like call it like I see it and be like, you know what? I'll be trying to, just get away from the situation altogether, because I choose to be happy. I choose joy. I choose to, be a woman of God, behind closed doors and in front of people. But everybody that claim to be a Christian and a person of God are not people of God. They're not. I walk this road every day. I live this lifestyle every day. And it's hard. Because you got people coming at you left and right. You got life troubles and issues coming at you left and right. And it is not always easy, and it's not always pleasant. It's hard. And like I said, I'm not going to get dolled up and glamorous and stuff all the time to talk to people, because sometimes people just, you need to be in your rare form. You need to be natural. You need to be who you are. And this world don't got so fake and so uppity that they, have people thinking, got people worried about what people think about them. As you can see, I don't care what people think about me. Either you love me or you hate me. Either you friend or you foe. It don't matter to me. I'm gonna let people see me, let my light so shine before man that they may see my good works and glorify my Father which is in heaven. And this is the real me. So I'm LaShonda R. Brown. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and watching my video. Stay blessed.